Yo, so today in this episode, we're going to be talking about Killer Lucy, first day at Carnival. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
You realise I'm at the cost now?
I should be no more, bro.
Yes. We're back in the building. Where the keys at, boys, are here again. To my left,
Elijah.
Ray dot as usual.
Ashwell.
been a while. You know your boy, Leroy Evilly.
Second my style.
I'm joking. You know it's me. I'm back in the million.
What's the middle name here?
I'm not going full government like this.
What is your middle name?
I ain't putting full government out there. No one don't need to.
Something like Limpford.
No, Limpford, right there you go.
Original.
No.
This year's already.
No.
You all got middle names?
Tyrone
Yeah.
or something like that. It's Tyrone, isn't it? Something like that, innit?
Me. Why?
I want to know it. What's your middle
Benjamin,
name?
anyway. I don't mind, man.
Benjamin.
Mine's alright now. I used to hate mine years ago.
Alright, then.
You're about
It is
Benjamin
Benjamin
Button.
Button as well. Look, that to be birthday tomorrow and he's reversing age.
That's
right?
That's what
true.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ash?
I know what Ash is.
Lloyd.
What? I didn't know.
I do.
You say yours, mate.
I've got a nice Christian name.
Everyone knows mine, so I need to say it.
Daniel.
I thought yours was Daniel. I remember. Yeah.
So, Daniel, what are we talking about today?
Wow.
Straight for the middle.
Wow.
Right.
All right, Elijah. Well, today we're going to catch up on Carnival. Boys over the side, they've been Carnival this weekend. I also want to have a little chat about like the stuff that's going on in the news about the nurse. How you guys feeling about that?
Murder nurse.
The murder nurse. Killing kids out there. I wonder how it took her so long to get catch. Me personally.
You heard
'cause
what,
you know what, yeah?
heard what I've heard.
I watched it.
She worked at two
it all.
different not hospitals before and was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it took a third hospital for her to get yam.
What you heard then?
I heard that she was having a relationship with like one of the heads or something like that, and that's why. Like,
What?
I think it'd been reported before, and obviously they didn't do anything about it.
I watched any of you that watched the Panorama thing.
Someone posted
No.
that.
Yeah, that was on BBC, so I watched that. They were going through it. At the end, they're saying that there was like 13 cases that she was involved in.
And
This
there's
child
more.
that died.
And
They investigated more, but
yeah.
They can
At a
only
minute.
charge that many.
yeah, well, they charged her for 7.
Because of evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's 7 that they know about. But why she keep getting away? Why she was keep getting away with it is because nobody was trying to hold her accountable.
Accountable.
So every time she was on shift, these things was happening, and then it was emerging like it was a pattern. You know, she was standing there watching as a child is there dying and stuff like that. But if the problem they didn't have is evidence, because there's no evidence, then there's no way of like showing what she's doing to actually killing these babies. So there was no evidence. It was just all they had was she was on shift, and then you have loads of consulting that was like raising it as a concern.
Yeah.
And then obviously she then was like used the bully tactics. So she's saying that she's being bullied, and obviously they did the consulting. The guy, he was like they written to like there's 5 or 6 consultants.
That's apologise, didn't
They
they?
had to apologize to her.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
they
did
had to
hear that.
apologize to her. And then literally, he was like, the guy is like, look, I told him they need to take her off shift. They need to take her off shift. Take her off shift. And put her on shift. It's like, and he was like, yeah. What made it strange was she was on shift one time, and then the incident happened. The child died, and then obviously he was like trying to talk to her. He was being, he's trying to see if she's okay about it. She's like, no, I'm on shift tomorrow. And then
I'm ready to go again.
and he was like, alarm was there, and he's like, we need to take our shift. And then that same day, and he told his boss like, are you gonna take accountability if something happened? And she goes, yeah. They go, yeah, I'll take
They're
accountability.
vouching for her as well.
They vouch for her, and then a baby died on her shift that same day.
wow.
Again. Yeah.
The thing that doesn't upset me it upsets me that she's done that, yeah. But it doesn't upset me that she got all those chances. It upsets me that I know I wouldn't get all those chances.
That's what I was
and
going to
I
ask.
see it from
I was
where
gonna
I
ask
am.
a
I'll be
question.
like-
So if that was a black nurse, how long do you think that would have taken for them to get that man off his job?
Listen,
Would he have been given as many opportunities as she got?
let me reword that. How
Don't
many,
know,
as a
don't
black
know.
person, how many times do you get the benefit of the doubt? The amount of times I used to hear police say benefit of the doubt or people benefit the doubt, and I'd never heard that swing my way before. And that's what it's down to, and it's almost like, well, we'll let her off.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can't be her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Benefit
Yeah.
of the doubt.
Yeah.
And they've either got to treat everyone like suspects, like they would GU, or not, innit? So, surely.
Well, yeah.
So, black nurses are overrepresented in disciplinary hearings in midwifery. So that means that every black nurse that has a complaint, it goes further or is more likely to go further than the white nurse.
Wow.
So, that's telling you right there if that was a black nurse, it'd be dead.
No.
But why do we care if it's a black nurse, or why does race matter? Because the argument against it is, well, race has nothing to do with it. So it matters to me, but why does it matter to us? Do you think it actually matters? Race?
To me, it's just, it matters that they just didn't do their job. Race. I want to use race as a card for this.
No,
I don't think that
babies
race is a
dying,
card,
that's the
but
thing.
I think, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
I just feel like they didn't do. And again, how do you find a pattern other than the pattern is that she was on shift? They don't have no way of finding out. There's no cameras there, nothing to say that she actually killed these babies other than she's on shift when these babies are died. There's no, like, other than that, that's literally all they went on and sent her down for it. And since she's been arrested, they've only had one death, and since she's been off the force.
Because they have 3 years, don't they, on
Yeah.
average? And they were saying, like, with her, within that short span, they had like 6 in 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, madness.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we don't get the benefit of the doubt when we get into a lift with someone and they start shifting up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I recently worked in Cambridge, I had something that I'd never experienced before. Whereas, you see the videos of people when they walk around the shops and you actually have people following you around. I actually had that, 2 people following me around. The shop was quiet anyway. It was a quiet shop. Like, there was nothing, like, I think there was only one other person in there. But as soon as I came in and started walking around, the woman who was obviously behind the till, she was walking around. She was like, "Can I help you with anything?" I was like, "No, it's fine. I'm fine, thanks." Then I walked round to another part and she's like, "You sure you don't need any help?" I'm like, "No, but I'm fine."
Wow.
Walked round, but the security guard was also walking around with her. I was like, I know it's business. It made me feel so uncomfortable. I come out of the shop. I won't go buy anything anyway, but I just come straight out of the shop. So yeah, it's just.
I would have questioned. I said, "Are you guys all right? Do you want to help you with something?"
Yeah.
But that back to that nurse thing, yeah. I'm trying to look at it. Cause when I watch it, I was trying to picture it from like a parent side point of view. Like, imagine if that's like, that was your child. She done that to you, you know.
Oh.
The mind frame you be in after that.
And they would let you know as well, because them parents are saying that their baby was healthy,
Yeah.
they were dead.
Yeah.
So you know something's wrong.
It's like, imagine. I was thinking of scenarios like, imagine if it was like scenario where this person could never had children and then fell pregnant and you know what I mean, that was a one in them chance. And
I'm telling you now, that nurse only getting one chance. She kill off my kid. She ain't getting.
If that was me, I don't know how I feel because I have no kids. So
dealing with her.
that happened to me.
I'm going to jail.
How I feel.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
I'm dealing
Are
with
they
her
getting
and going to jail.
compensation then?
They can't. Well, they should do,
Yeah.
but you got to think. You also got to look at the people who are vouching for her. What's happening with them people?
Vouching for who?
The nurse,
People who were like
the
basically.
head, the big heads.
Basically,
Oh,
yeah.
beforehand. Okay,
Yeah.
so now.
Yeah,
What's
I reckon,
going on with them? Them man have got to start
something
losing
looking-
jobs.
Yeah, they'll start to look into their job. They will have to now. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this is a high profile situation. I think they would have to. If they get sacked, who knows? I don't think none of them will get sacked
Should
personally.
be really something.
Listen, they should
You know what I
resign straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away.
So it's
You
not
can't
heads of the
vouch
trust, is it? The thing is, they're looking out for the bottom line, and it just shows you like we're in a medical practice where people are supposed to be looking out for your life,
it. Yeah.
and they're caring more about the bottom line. Like of all industries, that should be the one where they go, hold on, there's something right here. Let's look into it. Not we need our reputation to be this, to make this much money. You expect people like bankers to do that kind of stuff, but not
Yeah.
medical. Which tells you can't trust that medical industry.
Can't trust no.
Can't trust none of them. It's all about money.
Yeah, of course. It's money.
Is
Your life ain't worth that money.
her background, because they say like they're like a specialist on the panorama as well. It's like, look, reviewing her background, like like there's a pattern with serial killers or killers. She had no pattern. She was outgoing. She had nothing that was there to make her like suspicious.
As soon as she went on shift, that was it.
Yeah,
That was her pattern.
that's literally all they
Going on
had about
shifts.
her.
So they come out and said anything like she had like mental issues? Or anything like
Nothing.
that at all?
Nothing.
Nothing like that. At all?
Nothing at all. Even our best friend was on there. It was like, we've been best friends since like kindergarten or
Yeah.
childhood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's still vouching and saying like she didn't do it. I don't think she did it.
Wow.
So, you know, so she's still.
Imagine that. So imagine Ash was a killer, right?
Yeah.
And Ashwell go down and they make a panorama. You think that panorama are going to go get some black boys to defend Ashwell? They'd never do that, would they?
They getting you lot. No, wait.
They're not going to do what go on there. But
shit.
they wouldn't allow that. They wouldn't allow that visual, would they?
He had it in him. He did it. He did it.
Why are they even allowing that?
Why? And I he had maybe issues with young, you know.
Yeah.
Why? Even though he was a bad man, you know. I had a sense. You've been calm now, though.
He did it. He did it.
There was a Sky News presenter, when she was talking about the case and trying to make sense of it, she said, these are her quotes, she said, "I don't know what Britain's most prolific killer should look like. I'm pretty sure it's not this."
Yeah.
So,
Oh, what?
What's
So
that
what you
informing the
supposed to look
public? So she's saying what they should look like. So she's almost informing that they should look like someone with
Should be
blonde hair,
type.
blue eyes, woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they're informing these stereotypes and making us, still telling us not to trust other people. Now, in my opinion, any blonde midwife I see, I ain't trusted them no more.
That's true.
Well, that's the way it should be now, right? Because the most prolific killer is a blonde, but they're saying, well, they shouldn't look like that. So it's cool. Do you know what I mean? Not going to see any more like that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no serial killer look the same, do they? You know what I mean?
Of
Like,
course I don't. Right, yeah, so what else we got to talk about? Let's talk about Carnival. You might went Carnival. What was I saying this year?
First of all, I was jealous of you lot went Carnival.
I can't lie.
I've been
I
in a
had
few
something
years,
to
and
do
when
with
I heard everyone's going, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could go.
I only jumped on it like a couple of days ago, to be fair.
You got good weather this year, though.
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't too bad. Before it's gonna rain because
Yeah,
it
it was kind of a bit windy as well.
Do you know what I
at
mean?
one
Like
point,
it was bipolar weather, you know.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I went to go last year, but I had to work. But this year, yeah, I said, Dan, yeah, I'm coming.
So it's your first time?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
Oh, you've been before, yeah.
Nah, first time.
Oh, both first
Rah.
times? Oh, so what's it? First time Carnival experience?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Right?
Hey.
Well, you said, what's your experience?
I enjoyed it. I had a really good time. We just stayed in the Rampage part the whole day. Yeah, we had drink. It was just good. But like I said, there's a couple of things that happened, right?
You bring your own drink, your backpack or something.
Yeah, we brought a
Yeah,
backpack. We all had backpack.
You
with
buy no
drink.
there, goes teeth in it.
Nah,
Sell it.
yeah.
Enough drink.
We found one when we was walking in there. There was one place that was advertising like drink prices. That would have been the best
Decent
prices. That went
yeah,
up bad
decent
price actually.
£8
Yeah.
for a JD and Coke, which is
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's decent price.
Hey, no, but it was your features a bar or something. One JD Coke.
You paying that?
You're paying about
It's
£20
more than that in London.
You know? £20 JD.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Paying that in London for them drinks.
that's the right price, man.
Well, it's £8.
Shot was
I'll take
like
your
£4,
word for it.
wasn't it?
Yeah, shot. Yeah, tequila was £4.
Yeah.
I saw. So
That's
well,
alright.
So yeah, so it wasn't too bad. There's a part where Dan went to the toilet, and I know this hurt Dan because Dan kept talking about it, right? So he went to the toilet, right? And then when he come back round, there were these guys, and they were like saying, they said to him, watch the bag, walk round this way. So Dan said he got marshalled round a different way. But I heard him because he's like, nah, man. He said, I can't believe they talk to me like that. But he had to yeah. So I was doing weed and stuff in the bag. But yeah, I told Dad. And Dad said that was a JD bag as well. And he said, Ray, the worst thing about it, they were our age as well, you know. He said, no, because the way he was talking, I thought they were young boys. And it weren't till the end of the day. He's like, nah, they were around our age. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
So yeah, so Dan didn't like that. He didn't have that fun with that at all.
Well, let's try.
And he kept saying, yeah, that way's ghetto.
Yeah, Carnival for females, I think, is a bit. Yeah, because they just grab up females and then business, bro.
Man, a rebel there.
You lot went on a family day.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
supposed to be for
Well,
family.
family
Yeah.
day was Monday.
Nah, that's
Sunday.
Monday's a big boy day.
And that's meant to be family day, bro. They had there's some couple of babies in
Couple
there.
of babies.
we talking 6 months old.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
And the thing is, where we were
I'm like,
standing as
nah,
well,
bro,
where we were standing,
everyone's
all
wild
you
there.
could smell was bare weed in that
Weed.
area, and the women were still there with their buggies and their children. I'm looking there thinking,
Their business.
I can't believe you
Their
still
child
got your
at 2
kids
years
round
old,
here
like,
in
that's
this
not-
area. right
That
at the
area
end of
there
the day.
wasn't an area for to
Nah,
have a
that
child or
weren't.
newborn.
Nah.
I was me and Dad was like, if something happened, because at one
Yeah,
point
they
when
were
I was
just
coming
there.
back from the toilet, I see my man's getting high rated now because I'm there walking back now. Because I went to toilet by myself and come back now. I look back now, see some drama, and I see everyone start shifting off now. You know, everyone start, you see the movement, everyone know that,
You know what it is.
you don't know what's going on, boy. You just gotta move with the crowd, yeah? It's one of them ones, and I see everyone moving now, and I see this man start going mad. No, bro. Shoot. And I see him start, all right, watch. I see him stormed off now, flinging girls got fling out the way, bro. I see two guys fling like, come out the way. Man was going now, and everyone's trying to move because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But apart from that, there wasn't really nothing. There was one dude, this guy, he come now. Cause we have the little corner, we had a little spot. We like hold your corner, hold your spot,
yeah. Every time.
So
On the left, I see on the video.
so he had me, Ray, and you, Dan.
That was me, Dan, and Ryan. He went to
Ryan,
toilet.
them three went toilet, so they leave us three. And I'm thinking, this line ain't getting old, bro. Because the girls are just standing at the back, so we holding the line,
We had a line because we had all our bags in the middle kind of thing, so we was all at kind of the outside, kind of trying to stand firm.
And then next thing you know, his wench brother turned up. This man is about 6'8", and I mean, no top on, man was looking like Terminator, and he had a mask on, so you can't see man's face anyway, So he had a proper full mask on, and man standing there, and he had a flag around his neck, some guy in front,
Just so like that.
man neck, and I see him there now. I see Wayne, because Wayne is next to me now. I see him come up to.
Tall dude as well,
Wayne's tall. He's taller than Wayne. And Wayne's tall,
Yeah.
and bigger than Wayne. I see Wayne look at him, looked at me.
I don't know. I want to be like,
Wayne,
Go true, brother.
I see him look at Wayne and go, what? I said,
Did
yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
what?
And then Wayne go, what's that, then, bro? So Wayne is cool anyway. He didn't
blessed,
seem
he's
face,
blessed,
but he
boy.
looked at me, and I'm thinking, boy, something happened. I'm gonna have to try and get involved now. I'm dealing with this shit, bro. I'm coming here. Nah, you're not. You don't know who this guy is. But but the guy was cool in here, and he took his mask off, and then he's high fisting up.
It's funny that some people approach Carnival in that way. Like, I'm going to come Carnival with a mask on and an attitude. But then it's just because defensiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big dudes, you can tell, all the ones that's big, like super wench, that they're in the gym 7 days a week. They all come there with no top on.
You saw a gang of them in the walk past. There's about a good 10 of them, the whole army, boy.
And every single one of them, no top on.
No top on, all walking, exactly, just walking through, and
Straight
I'm trying to
muscle,
hold
like-
this side with the bags. I'm thinking, boy.
You just gotta let them get
You
through.
just gotta let them through, exactly.
If they get
Make the
into a
space.
firm, they got
Yeah,
a firm.
they got the
with them.
firm,
I mean,
yeah.
We
7,
need
8
them
man,
guys,
that kind
but
of
they
size.
need to firm it for our team,
Yeah.
not against our team.
Yeah, but to be fair, there were no drama.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? There's nothing. But if there's drama, there's a gang of police there. I've never seen some.
They were in
police and-
force.
Were they?
I said that, as I said, this is my first carnival,
Enough,
because
bro.
normally my whole reason for not going carnival is because I was always worried about, like, if anything kick off or so
Yeah.
forth. But I said, Ash, you saw the gang of police. I said, Ash, I feel safe now, you know. I feel like I can enjoy my day now.
He said it to help that one, though.
I know.
They let man get beat up and then jump in.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like I said, I told you boys that I saw EastEnders in real
Oh
life.
yeah, that was.
All right.
Yeah,
So this is what happened now, yeah. So they're these group of boys who are kind of standing next to us or whatever, and one of them, like, I don't know what they're drinking, Hennessy or whatever, but like one of them was getting a bit rowdy now, and like obviously everything that was coming past, he was trying to bring the things in or whatever, right? But there's this one black boy, this black boy walked through, and he was wench as well, right? But he was with these two girls, and you can see the two girls look like each other, so I knew they were sisters. So he's walking with them two now.
Yeah, he was safe.
Safe guy, yeah, he's a safe guy. Like, and then so the same brother who was next to me, who was getting a bit like, you know, getting like rary and that, he must have said to the guy, he said, "Oh yeah, where you from, man?" And like the guy said, "What part of London he's from?" He said, "Nah, where you from?" He said, "Yeah, my family's from Nigeria." He said, "Oh, okay, blah 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 blah." So they start talking or whatever. So I'm thinking, yeah, everything's cool here, man. Not nothing.
Yeah.
So next minute now, the guy must have asked this guy another question, and then the guy get me involved now. The one who's getting leery, he get me involved. He's like, "Yeah," he said, "Did you hear what my man just said?"
Oh,
I said,
nah.
"No." I said, "What?"
I'd say you speak French to us.
I'm thinking, "Oh no, why me, man?" So I'm thinking, "Why me?" So I said, "No, what did he say?" He said, "Yeah, my man said that." What did he say? He said, "Yeah, my man said that he's not being any of these two things, and they're sisters, yeah." you must be gay or something, bro. And, I'm thinking, nah, man.
say it's virgin.
Yeah. So the man said I'm a virgin. So he said, nah, man, you must be gay or something. So this, but now.
He said I'm a virgin, the guy.
Yeah, the guy, yeah, the black, yeah, the wench guy. No, he said he's a virgin. He usually had a straight face, well, deadly serious face. And now I'm a virgin.
What?
So then this and that. So anyway, so he'd with these two girls, yeah. I think he's with one of them anyway. So so this one now. My man said to him, listen, yeah. He said, this is how it's gonna go, yeah. He said, I've got to move over there, but he said, this is what's gonna happen, yeah. He said, these two things here, my brethren's right there, yeah. You see the two men on the wall now like this. Yeah? he said, my two men there are gonna occupy these two things, yeah. You're gonna stand there and spectate, yeah. This is me. And I see the brother's face, yeah. This is me. My heart went for him, yeah.
Mic drop.
But yeah, exactly. My heart went for him, yeah. Listen, it happened. It happened, and the girls were there talking. I see the man standing there, and I see the man's face now. I was thinking, I feel so sorry for the brother, man. And I could do, yeah.
And then he pulled him away, and then he started walking off. And
yeah, he managed. He done well though. Yeah, he done well. He done well to get them back. He done well to get them back and start walking with them. But then one of the girls she didn't want to go. She kept waving back, trying.
That can't happen, bro.
But that was the one.
Nah, that can't run like that.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm saying, listen, they're with me.
If that's
They're
your
not
girl,
with you.
you put your girl.
If that's my girl, I'm saying, sorry, bro. Sorry.
Let me tell you how these two brothers' eyes looked, Joe, on the wall.
They were hungry. They were hungry. I know they were.
Remember the day Chappelle skit would try to burn the eyes?
Yeah, that's hungry. That's how hungry them man.
That's what I saw. When I saw that, I did that by man again. I thinking, I feel bad for you, man. You're in trouble right now because I see them two brothers look hungry.
Carnival.
And my man just walked off, walked into the crowd and was gone.
How my man just said, what's going to happen? I'm going over there. And these two girls are going over there with my two guys.
And you're going to stand here and spectate Lee. He doesn't want to
No, I say, bro, I'm not spectating nothing. My girls are going nowhere.
And then my man looked at
her friend want to go or her sister will go, that's cool.
And then you know when someone look at you for support, and I'm thinking, boy, you're looking at the wrong man. I just ain't how to do it.
Nah.
Carnival puts you in. Carnival with girls is a dangerous situation. I said to Leanne, we're talking about Carnival here. We're going to go next year.
You can never bring Leanne, boy.
And I said,
never.
this is what I said to her because I told her about my experience before. I went with girls before, and they were getting pulled left, right, and centre. They were looking at me for support. Yeah. I said, Leanne.
Leave Leanne out there, you know.
If that happens,
By yourself.
this is what I'm gonna say. This is our plan, yeah. This is our plan. If anyone try to pull you up, I'll meet you in the car. I'll meet you in the car. I trust you, darling. I ain't getting killed off. You're gonna let me get beat out for that. And we got kids. I said, I'm sorry.
Someone's gonna be there with the kids. It's not
What did I say? I'll beat you in the car.
Listen.
Nah, bro.
You know the car's nowhere near there. You might have to get your train to get to the car.
But after I saw yesterday, I hear what Eli's saying.
It's dangerous.
That was not
Taking her. Not going. She don't need to go there. No.
If you bring a girl, you got to do what we did. Like have that little corner and the girls going against the fence.
They got to go, keep it a wall, and they had the wheels. We had a wall like we had a wall.
That's what all the guys had to stand at the front.
It's just too much stress though. Like I mean, in Carnival without girls, and I just felt free. I was dancing. I weren't worried about what I was looking or. You know what I mean? I weren't. When you go,
can you dance there though?
You have to protect.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard.
Well, you know, dance behind the floats and that.
Yeah, what floats? Where we
was? You know, walk the Carnival, did you?
Nah, we didn't. We stayed in the Rampage.
And then we stayed in Rampage because that was live.
Yeah.
To be fair, Rampage, from my experience, is the most hostile part of the Carnival.
Oh, okay.
And it's not really hostile, but that's the most like, you know, stush kind of part of the Carnival, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you're walking up and down, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
We stayed that bit, so you can't move, bro. You got your little. That's it.
So what acts were that so Dizzy?
Yeah, Dizzy was there. Shaggy was there. General Levy, Idris Elba. Right, yeah, he's there. Yes. And there was a couple of women. I don't know who the women were.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were.
No. But yeah, it was good, man.
What's his name? Big Nasty.
Oh yeah, Big Nasty was there. Yeah.
That's it.
So it's good, man.
It's quite. What I noticed from looking at the videos this year is it's quite. Over time, it's become really commercialized, and I was like, Amazon sponsored this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wow. Yeah.
It's not like Carnival's getting.
Yeah. It's getting the recognition, definitely. Yeah, because what did Dan say? Did he say there was like 2 million? There would have been 2 million people there yesterday.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said about
probably more today because today these are going.
And you can see that the crowd is younger now, isn't it? Like
where we were.
Yeah.
That was funny. So I
Don't
said to
let
Ash,
younger, man.
I
We
said,
just got older. actually.
the thing is, I said to Ash,
That's exactly what it is.
I said to
Yeah.
Ash, there was one point now where we were like, you know, we'd hear songs that we know, so we're going wild for it. But all the like, you see people in the middle just stood still, didn't know what to do. And then when they hear their tune now, that's when they go wild. And me and Ash are like, no, we don't like this tune, man. We don't like this tune. Yeah. So you can tell the difference in age group now. Definitely.
All right, so that's another day. That's another episode from Where the Keys At. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
Yep. Peace.